the holiday season, and in the spirit of giving, I just thought I'd give every single Eastern Conference team a quick little gift this Christmas. You know, since this season so far hasn't been the best, just give y'all something to, you know, hope and look forward to, and realize that some of y'all have no hope. Let's go. So the first team I have on this list is the Charlotte Hornets, and in the season of giving, I would like to give y'all a damn center. It's sad watching y'all lose some of these games, especially that Bucks game. I watched LaMelo Ball go toe-to-toe with Giannis for that entire game, and y'all just could not protect the rim for your life. I get it, small ball is the way the league is going, but PJ just isn't getting it done. He's a great player, but he can't protect the rim at all, and the Pacers are basically giving away a center in Miles Turner. Y'all have a lot of assets in Jalen McDaniels, Book Knight, Cody Martin that y'all can use in that trade to go get him. Make it happen. Putting a stretch 5 that can protect the rim next to LaMelo, a good pick and roll partner too, that team's become far more dangerous. Pick up a damn center. And the next two teams I have on this list is the Miami Heat and the Milwaukee Bucks. Yes, I'm regifting this year, sue me. And the gift I'm gonna give both these teams is some damn health. Losing Brook Lopez and having to bring in DeMarcus Cousins for the first 14 games of the season, you had to deal with Drew Holiday and Chris Middleton being in and out of the lineup. Grayson Allen was basically keeping y'all afloat, and now Giannis has COVID. Y'all need a break. Now the Miami Heat, starting out the season, you had Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, and Kyle Lowry in and out of the lineup. Then you had Tyler Hero playing amazing, then him in and out of the lineup. Then Bam tore a ligament in his hand, so now he's out for a couple months. Victor Oladipo still hasn't played in a game. Jimmy Butler missed a couple of games already and hasn't seemed like he's gonna come back or reactivated that injury. Who else? Markieff Morris still hasn't played a game since getting hit by Jokic. Y'all need some help too. I feel like once these two teams get healthy, they're already two of the top teams in the Eastern Conference. I could definitely see them being the second and third seed behind the Nets because it looks like Kevin Durant is not letting that team slip at all. So definitely some health would really help y'all. And speaking of the Nets, I'm giving them and the Bulls the same present, regifting again, sue me. I'm giving y'all some damn masks because COVID is ruining y'all's entire season. I'm pretty sure the Nets the other day had a good, I think, 9 players out. Kyrie was just about to come back and Rona said hell no. James Harden's out, KD's not out, so that Christmas game is probably gonna be horrible. Yeah, overall, definitely y'all just need to get healthy. The fact that y'all are still both of these teams are still so high in the standings and having so many players out at a time is insane. But then again, the Bulls also did get a couple games postponed, so I guess they are kind of behind schedule a little bit and they did get a little help. But overall, yes, some damn health and some mask and not getting Rona would really help you guys. And the next team on the list is the New York Knicks, and what I'm about to give y'all is a year's subscription of freaking 5-hour energy for your starting lineup, because Jesus Christ, y'all shouldn't be down 20 points at the beginning of every single game. How do you pull this off? Your bench comes in and brings you back in every single game. Derrick Rose is playing like an MVP level for 5-minute stretches every single night to keep y'all in a game. Emmanuel Quickley is playing amazing. Kemba Walker, God knows why y'all spent money on him, even though last game he did play pretty well. Obi Toppin is showing flashes of what he could be for his draft spot. Overall, last season, y'all caught a lot of people by surprise. Y'all played every game down to the last minute. Julius Randle took a big leap, and people didn't expect that. But now people see what y'all can do, and y'all need to come out and actually play. Y'all are playing like y'all deserve something for making the first round last year. No, y'all gotta come out and start playing. So definitely give y'all starting lineup some energy so they can come out and actually start games well, so your bench doesn't have to come in and be heroes. And the next team on the list, the 76ers. Y'all already know what I'm gonna say. Get Ben Simmons the hell out of here, please. Look, I know Portland says they're not looking for a Dame trade, but I'm pretty sure if you guys package Tyrese Maxey and Ben Simmons together, y'all can pull that off. Y'all can probably get Dame and somebody else within that trade. And I know Tyrese Maxey has all-star potential and could be amazing further on in his career, but right now you're trying to win now, and Embiid already looks a little bit frustrated at times. So for right now, you probably should win now, and having a guard like Dame next to Embiid, where Dame doesn't have to be the number 1 option anymore, or they can just be co-number 1 options. Right now, that's the best thing you can do. That put Damian Lillard in a spot to finally win a championship. Portland's on the track to rebuilding finally, and they can finally start playing guys like Anthony Simmons, giving them the minutes to actually develop and be good on that team. They can get rid of Nurkic and slowly start trading with CJ. Also, the 76ers finally have what they needed, a guard that can create their shot and a good 3-point shooter and a playmaker next to Embiid. Overall, this just works really well, so get him out of here and get Dame on this team. And the next team on the list is the Boston Celtics, and what I'm I'm giving y'all is a damn time machine so you cannot screw up the easiest rebuild I've ever seen in my life. The fact that y'all could have had a team with Kyrie Irving, Anthony Davis, and Jason Tatum, and right now all you have is Jason Tatum, Marcus Smart, and Jaylen Brown. This is what y'all have. Y'all started out with Kyrie Irving, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Marcus Smart, and Gordon Hayward, and Terry Rozier, Al Horford, and now you have older Al Horford and Jason Tatum regressing Marcus Smart, or Marcus Smart that basically just hasn't improved his shooting in the way you'd want him to. A great player in Jaylen Brown, but again, a really good piece to probably get an even better player next to Tatum. Overall, y'all just screwed up the easiest rebuild I've ever seen in my life, and just a time machine just to fix all of this. But I will say y'all do have a chance to probably redeem yourselves. So far, y'all been playing a little bit better. Again, I do think trading Jaylen or trading Marcus Smart or both of them is the answer for this team. Maybe you won't be as good out the gates depending on what players you get, but I definitely see this team needs a big shakeup because I don't see Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum being the great duo that can bring y'all a championship that y'all think they are. They're both great individual players, but I don't think they mesh that well together. Next team on this list is Washington Wizards, and I'm gifting y'all Bradley Beal remembering how to shoot, because starting out the season y'all was winning games, a lot of games, despite him shooting horribly, and now you're losing them because he's shooting horribly. If he played any better, if he played anywhere close to the level he was playing last year, y'all would not have what, a 3-7 record in your last 10. Y'all will probably still be a top 3 team in the conference. Overall, right now we can't say free Beal because he has a team that can win. It's just because of him that they're not winning as much as they should right now. Next team on this list is the Orlando Magic, and I hate to say it, I love him. I really wish the best for him for real, but finding a trade for Markelle is probably the best thing you can do when he gets healthy. Cole Anthony's already proving why he's a superior guard in this team and why he should be the building piece for this team. Right now Jalen Suggs hasn't started out the greatest rookie campaign, but most like starting guards when they come out of college are always gonna struggle shooting, so you can give him some time to grow. But Markelle, while he did show some improvements overall throughout his career, and he really showed that he could probably be what you at least some of what you expected out of college, the injuries are just everywhere. No, like you get, yeah, you also have too many guards on this team. Y'all are about to lose Terrence Ross's contract and Gary Harris. Y'all about to have a lot of cap space. Overall, yes, I think getting rid of some of these guards is probably the best option you guys have, and Markelle I think is the one you should probably look to get out of here. Next team on the list is the Pacers, and honestly I don't need to give y'all a gift. You're already about to get it, because the amount of picks and young players you're probably going to get from trading Brogdon, Sabonis, and Turner within the next, I guess, year or so, because I don't think you can trade Brogdon until next year. But overall, yes, y'all are about to get a lot of picks and probably some good young players for those guys. Sabonis is definitely gonna go for a lot. Miles Turner can probably bring you in some pretty good pieces. Like I just said earlier, you could probably get somebody like Book Knight or Cody Martin or McDaniels from the Hornets, or all three, or not even three. I don't think you can get all three, but probably one or two of them. Definitely you can look to get that. Overall, y'all are about to have a pretty smooth rebuilding process as long as Caris LeVert is pretty patient overall and he keeps developing and being a better player. This team has a pretty bright future, I think, in my opinion. The Atlanta Hawks, I don't know what I'm gonna gift y'all. Right now, I think you guys have a really good building piece in Trae Young. He's shown what he can do in the playoffs last year. John Collins is a nice number 2 next to him. Cam Reddish is pretty good coming off the bench. I really think what I'm gonna gift y'all is DeAndre Hunter's health. Once he's back healthy and playing like the player he was before the injury in the playoffs last year, I think y'all have the perfect wing next to Trae Young that you can use to hide him on defense, and somebody that can give y'all some pretty good offensive production too. Yeah, that's what I'm giving y'all. DeAndre Hunter. Right now, I think he was really underrated for how well he was playing before the injury, and I think once you get him back, this team will finally be complete again. And y'all aren't that far out of the playoff race. Y'all are what? I think 2 games outside of the 6th seed, and y'all are the 11th seed. Y'all aren't that far back. Y'all can definitely make up this season so far, and I think having a healthy DeAndre Hunter is what you guys need. Next, I have the Cavs, and that is I'm gifting y'all a year subscription for Lauri Markkanen to go to Lethal Shooters shooting camp, because that's all you guys need. Y'all are one of the scariest young teams I've seen in my life. Somehow Kevin Love is coming off the bench shooting like a damn monster. Evan Mobley came into the league and just decided he's one of the best defensive players in the NBA already. Jared Allen is playing better than freaking Anthony Davis. Darius Garland is playing extremely well. Colin Sexton is out, and I think he's probably somebody you probably should look to maybe get out of here for a 3-and-D shooting guard, since Okoro is already showing some flashes of what he could be. But yes, Lauri Markkanen learning how to shoot is definitely all this team needs to be right over the top again. That also pisses me off, man. Now y'all decide y'all want to learn how to rebuild a team after LeBron leaves. Y'all build a team this good? Come on. Next team on this list, the Toronto Raptors. And for you guys, I'm giving y'all decision-making skills. Decide, what do you want to do? Are you going to trade Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam for an all-star to finally, you know, maybe be a top team in the league? Or are you going to trade them to finally go fully into the rebuild? Y'all got to make a decision. Y'all have some really, really nice young pieces in OG Anunoby and Scotty Barnes, who's my pick for probably a rookie of the year so far this season. But y'all need to make a decision, because right now I think we've seen the heights of what Pascal Siakam can be. I don't think he's gonna get that much better from who he is right now. Fred VanVleet is an amazing player, but he's not gonna get y'all further than he already has. So y'all need to make a decision already, and I think going fully into the rebuild is definitely what y'all need to do. And lastly, the Detroit Pistons. What I'm gifting you guys, the worst team in the Eastern Conference, is Cade Cunningham some patience. That's all y'all need. Right now, the rebuilding process is gonna take a little bit, probably another 3 to 4 years. If y'all are actually good at it, y'all about to look to trade Jeremy Grant, so this team's about to get even worse. But Cade started to, you know, get used to the NBA and playing a lot better, living up to the #1 pick so far this season. I think him and Scotty Barnes are the two guys that are really head to head for that Rookie of the Year award so far this season. But yeah, just give him some patience and let him develop overall and try to be good at this rebuilding process for once. And y'all should be able to build a pretty good team around him. He seems like a generation talent in my eyes. He's way more poised on the offensive end. His shooting is starting to get a lot better. Great playmaker. Has the ability to be a way above average defender. Pretty sneaky athletic. He kind of reminds me of, like, I guess, a shiftier Paul Pierce, if that makes sense. But overall, that's what I'm gifting you guys. But that being said, guys, let me know what you guys think. What gifts would you guys think to give other teams? If this video does well, I'll do one for the Western Conference. But let me know. Just follow my Twitter. The links in the description. Join my Discord. Might start streaming on YouTube soon. But with that being said, this FLB, that's my time, and I'm out.